What's up everybody, it's Kiyodo and welcome back to another SMT Dx2 video. Today we're doing more gacha pulls and this time we're going to be pulling on the DMC5 featured summon banner. Part 2 though, because it features V and Nero. Even though Dante is still in this banner, it's still a higher chance of getting these two out of the three, so we can still pull Dante too and he's actually not that bad. I've seen some Dante's work out, but Nero has been showing me that he's actually pretty decent, and I thought Nero was going to be the worst out of the bunch, but now I'm thinking maybe Dante's the worst one. So I like V the most, so I'm hoping to pull him first, if at all. We're going to be trying that out, but we're only going to be doing one pull on this, because honestly, the rates are really bad, and I'm just going to go ahead and go over that right now. So this is the paid banner, by the way. You have to pay to unlock this one, which is kind of a weird system that they're doing with these collab banners, but I mean, sure, why not? So as you can see, the rate up is just half for Dante. It's kind of really bad still, but overall the 5-star pool is going to be 1%, which is kind of trash, to be honest with you. I mean, you can get the 4-star versions of these guys, but they're really just like whatever, even though they have the rate up in here as well. But at least there's no other 5-stars in this pool, so if you do happen to pull a 5-star, which, wow, I mean, that's pretty awesome, then you'll be getting one of those three, and there's a higher chance of getting these two boys instead of Dante, at least for this week. And that's what I wanted to do, because I've decided that Dante is the weakest one instead of Nero. But looking over at the regular free banner here that you can just spend on with any gems without having to unlock it, there is a major difference. Still 1% on the 5-star pool, but you have pretty much all the gacha 5-stars, and that's kind of really bad. Even though the heroes and the fiends are on here as well, you don't have the reapers, you don't have the general, so yeah, it's not as good because the general just kicks butt, and so do the reapers too, so if they were in here, maybe that would have been the better banner, but then again, you have all those other 5-stars and that would make it really difficult to pull them anyways, so the rates are really bad on the free banner, which kind of sucks. Well, we'll be also going over these ultimate summons. I have one, then I have the superior summons, actually not too many because I was pulling an earlier video and then used up all of my superior summons. But also we have the absolute summon. We got that from the DMC event as the login bonus, so it's actually not that bad. It's free 5-star, so I mean, can't say no to that. It's really good stuff. And we're going to be going top to bottom with this, so let's go ahead and start with the banner. The main banner, let's go for it. Don't destroy me, please! I mean, do destroy me. Wait, how does jinxing work again? Are you supposed to reverse jinx yourself? Either way, there's the gold, so at least we're getting a 4-star out of this, at the very least. Okay, good stuff. Hold on a second. Did I switch my sound over? Okay, maybe I'm just deaf. Okay, good fodder, yep, good fodder. I think anything that's not a gold lightning, I will just pass through like I have been doing because more Hellish Mask. Hellish Mask is really good, but I don't need like 6 of those. So that's gonna be fodder, unfortunately. And Lila, nothing really good to talk about. I think it can be used in some of the sloth runs or something like that. I can't exactly remember which brands of Sin they were good at, but they're good at something. Red Lila was supposed to be the good one at that, not the color that I pulled. So one of the things that Null Charm would be really good for, if you could get the transferable version, is putting it on your Masakado, because god dang, that guy hits himself so much, it's really bad. Especially if you don't have Infernal Mask, so that's gonna be a thing. Maybe, most likely. You still get hit by like weak from Nurgle, because Nurgle's really crazy. But then again, that's a Reaper, not everybody has that. Pulling through these. Apis, you're cool. Turkaja buff, I mean I'll probably use that for some shenanigans. And Guishan, you're not long, that kind of sucks. Gold Lightning, here we go. And it's Rakshasa. In teal though, so actually, I had another Rakshasa in teal, and because it has a transferable Speedster, it's actually not that bad. I kind of like Speedster because I'm trying to build a fast team for this new random meta, because the slow teams tend to work out pretty well, but some fast teams can just destroy you if you don't have the answer to everything. And that's just kind of how it is, you know. Fast teams, actually pretty decent on defense right now, so you can make them work. Just make sure that by turn 2, you're able to pull off some sort of barrier break and ailment combo, or just some really jank setup that stops double stance from destroying you, which is probably going to happen. And you want to make sure that your units don't basic attack, because otherwise, holy moly, you are going to be so screwed by my Chupacabra. Chupacabra is so good in this meta right now. Or just in general is a nice sleeper that a lot of people haven't really thought about because they think Chupa, not that good, 1 star. But then you see that it has stealth, and then stealth is like super amazing. So super good in this random meta right now. Moving on to the ultimate summon files. Let's see what we get. 4 or 5 star guaranteed. Knowing my luck, you probably know what it is, right? And it's gonna be a 4 star. But Teal Sphinx, actually, because Sphinx is pretty decent fusion fodder, I'm probably going to be keeping this to fuse upwards, and teal and purple are actually really good colors, so yeah, not that bad. Evil Gaze, I don't think Dark will become a thing unless we get a innate Dark Pierce unit. So whenever that comes around, just like we kind of need a light Pierce unit, and though some people might say Black Frost is an innate Dark Pierce unit, it's only on die for me. It's pretty lackluster, honestly. Base power 100, not really that good. I'm not a big fan of it. Now moving on to the superior summons. Let's go ahead and do this. We only have 17, so we're going to be running through these. What everybody's looking for is that absolute summon, though. And honestly, they haven't been giving that many parchments or ways to obtain a lot of parchments. And whoa! Whoa, 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 that did not... Okay. You know what's really funny is I was telling myself I was going to fuse another Ananta because another purple Ananta could really mix things up for people. I'm going to have one for reviving and then one for debuffing. So I don't know if I want to change this one to purple. I'll probably just take a look at the fusion pass to see if Ananta fuses anything I want. But yellow's not that great. I mean, I already have Amaterasu, so I don't think I really need the other ones. Diarahan's not something that you would sacrifice as demon for. Now that they have the skill harvest, I still wouldn't give deadly poison to anybody though, so I mean, that's kind of nice that they have skill harvest for things. So, I don't know. Ananta, pretty cool. 5 star, either way, from Superior Summoning Files, which pretty much is where I tend to get my 5 stars. It's really weird. So, guess that's the lucky part of this? Even though I almost never get them on Ultimate Summoning Files? Even though there's a way higher chance of getting them? Oh boy, okay, yeah, that was red. Yeah, red's Ocho, you know it's Hellish Mask. I'm sorry that I went through that one. But it was only Blue Lightning, and I thought I'd be able to cancel it, but I couldn't. This is all fodder right here anyways. Fodder, fodder, fodder. Anything to note, I will tell you. Isis, some people were wondering about Isis as a unit. I think that Isis is actually pretty good in one boss fight, maybe 2 of them for Aura Gate. So if you're still farming Aura Gate, or climbing it rather, then you might want to use Isis. It's actually not a bad unit. Mainly because with Teal especially, you get 2 null resistances. And that could really jank out some bosses, which is what you need to do with them. And at the start of this, when we did the 10 pull, it didn't show us a gold circle to start with, so the fact that we even got the Ananta is pretty crazy at best. That's kind of nice. Now on to the last 7. Maybe it'll do the same thing to us. Like, how crazy would that be, right? Probably not gonna happen. I mean, we have to jinx ourselves all the time for it to work out. And I mean, it kind of worked, just like not on the banner that I wanted it to. And another one? Oh, yellow, okay. Yellow. Worthless. Purple Tamlin. Really good level 1. I think I've said that before, but holy moly, people are forgetting that Tetraka Shift can actually destroy some people who don't put skills on their first 2 units, especially. This is all fodder, fodder, fodder. Madness could actually be used, especially if you don't have the Insanity transferable, which is kind of hard to get, honestly. Not exactly sure how many people have that. I believe Kresnik can be used in some Aura boss fights as well because of the Null Elect. I think that would be the Thor fight. Though, I mean, Sukuna could also help against that because you do get hit by some random things like Megaton Press. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe you could use that for a budget team if that's what you're looking into. This is just Mahama Fodder or Karma. And that's pretty much what you get from Superior Summoning Files, but whatever. Now on to the grand finale. Let's go ahead and pull from this. If only they had Reapers in here. And I don't even know if they have Mother Harlot, but we can go ahead and check that because that would be something to add, honestly. I mean, Mother Harlot's really good, but not broken. So I would feel like they should put that in, but of course not. Though Huang Di is in here, so that's good. Trumpeter too, man. If I could pull another Trumpeter, a yellow Trumpeter for Auto Tarunda, that'd be insane. I would totally love that. but what are the odds, right? I mean, what are the odds of pulling one or any color at all? So what is it gonna be? Something fusible? In purple. Wow. Okay, I've never had a Lucifer before, and somebody was asking me to do a video on Lucifer, which I'm gonna be doing now. So yeah, Megadolon, really good. Morningstar, even better. This is not really like the strongest thing to put on a defense team, but on an offense team, it's really, really solid. I mean, I've seen some really cool things against double stance teams with Ganesha, with Lucifer, so that you can just do your Morningstar right away on turn 1. So that is a possibility, and you're kind of trapped to use Divine Brands on them because the high skill cost. Megadolon doesn't really get that much from increasing its level, just like the other Megadola forms, which is kind of fair. I mean, level 1 is already pretty strong, as is. Morningstar, let's take a look at this. Leveling that up, just like jumping from level 5 to level 6 is huge. Look at that 8% difference versus the 3%. Oh my goodness. 20% extra on Morningstar is just fantastic. It's really crazy. I'm gonna have to figure out how to spend my Kasane Magatama because honestly, there's not that many that they give away in this game. You can't just level up and max out these crazy 5-star skills unless you have copies of them for whatever reason, like Ballin, super rich whale, or you're just super lucky in that case. Morningstar, super good. The fact that you can only use it 3 times is kind of weird, but base power 150, super solid, plus 20% on top of that. Trisagion, it's like okay, it's like there. The reason why I like purple over teal, which would be the other color that people love, like teal gives you your resistance cover, but it also does repel, I believe, or drain light, sorry, drain light. And that'd be good for your Rama team, or I mean, because it has the repel dark, you can also use that for your All-Elite teams. Solid unit overall. Evil Gaze, again, not that good, but Butcher, So the reason why I like purple is because Butcher as the awakening skill allows you to throw on some other things, like Serial Killer, for example. And I'm not sure what else you want to do for multi-hit skills or just AoEs in general to increase that damage. But this is really solid, so I was thinking something like Butcher, Serial Killer, plus Concentrate. So if I ever do pull that extra Trumpeter or somehow pull the Concentrate skill from the skill Gacha, then holy moly, this is going to be a one-shot nuker. And that's why I like purple, just because big damage. You can just destroy tanks even if they decrease your AoE damage. So Butcher is super good, plus 20%. That's something that you don't need to pull from a skill Gacha banner, especially like the Step Up banner, which it would be on. So purple, I think I like purple over teal, but both of them very viable. A super strong high grade 5-star that we just pulled here, so wow, pretty lucky. Plus the Ananta too, like super lucky on superior summoning files. But if you play enough, it's gonna happen. I mean, I've been playing this game since closed beta, so hopefully eventually I pulled something, because if you knew, my early game streaking for like months was just 0 5-stars. It was awful. Only things off absolute summons. But wow, what a pull session. That was actually really, really crazy. And super lucky, man. I'm usually never that lucky. I mean, I'm not pulling the best things in the game, except for like Trumpeter and Huangdi, but that came like months and months later after playing this game for so long. So yeah, pretty good stuff. I don't know what you guys got from your absolute summon pulls if you did the daily login bonus, but tell me what you got. I mean, like, if you also need help on building things, I'm always there. You know, I'm playing this game like every single day, really. So yeah, see you all in the comment section. Write about what you got in your pulls. This has been Kiyodo, and I'm out here. Later.